pose this in opposition to kind of the larger game industry, quote unquote, because a lot of times, like most industries, there are huge companies where most of the popular gaming output is, more or less controlled by them to where that's what you see. And it's not necessarily even like evil corporations or anything. It's just a lot of smaller voices and smaller developers don't get seen just by the nature of how that works. So Games Y'all is really cool because it shows, it's kind of like the classic music underground of the game scene, where you get to see more variety because not everything is a corporate franchise. You get to see more personal artistic expression, games that are made by only a few people, and oftentimes deal with more personal topics, to where honestly you'll see things that you're not even sure if they fit into the category of games or not, but it's still conducive to what you understand video games or games in general to be. So it's very refreshing as a result of that. And I think the reason why I stick around, and why I think I will stick around even if I kind of move up the corporate ladder somewhere, is that you get to see all this colorful, creative underbelly that you wouldn't otherwise see if you're just working in a corporate environment where, again, you just don't have as much freedom. And basically what I've seen at Games Y'all and the local game events is that it doesn't have all that pretense of what you're supposed to be doing. Instead, it's really like, hello, this is a group of other people that are also game developers. Sometimes even big names in the industry, but they're just normal people too who want to work on games that are different, games that are thinking outside of the box, and games that aren't necessarily made to make money, but instead to kind of attract attention and express themselves. So that's what I appreciate about Games Y'all. Another aspect that I really appreciate about Games Y'all is that it very much so shows that game development is always a work in progress. And while you're working at bigger companies, or especially if you don't have a professional position in game development, all that you may see is the end result of games, the kind of polished vision. Whereas in Games Y'all and similar small local events, you will see games that are still actively being worked on. You'll be able to participate in the iterative feedback phase of it, to where you get to kind of not only see other people, how they're steering their own ships, but also become a part of a team. And before you know it, you've participated in something that actually gets out there, that is seen in the game development industry, which is really exciting because it's not like you don't have to do any job interviews or anything. You just come, show up, participate, and it's very organic the way that you can make friends, make acquaintances, kind of get to know people who are working in the industry, especially local people, but even people that are across the country who are, again, like smaller independent developers. It's more connected than you think, and it feels reassuring to know that other people are they're just people too, and they're just working on games that they want to work on, oftentimes while holding down jobs that are really not game development related, but that's just the way it goes. Welcome to Games Y'all.